Road trip time!
We're Steven and Andie, and we started a travel vlog back home in California at a time when we couldn't really travel.
Now we're making our way around the US, discovering amazing places that somehow escaped our radar until only recently. We're headed up to the Midwest and we're going to see some of our closest friends and take a couple more states off the list.
We're on a road trip through the Midwest that's going to take us to Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, and Indiana. Tonight's final destination is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But first, we've got some stops to make in Virginia and West Virginia. So it is bright and early. I don't even think it's 7 a.m. yet. We left a couple hours ago, but it was pitch dark. And we had to pull over on the side of the road here in Tennessee because I was getting a little bit of motion sickness. We were coming over the most beautiful mountains, and I just couldn't take it. So we're giving me a little break here. Anybody else have motion sickness problems? If you have any recommendations, I could really use them. I don't know what I'm gonna do in a few days. We have a stop here at the roller coaster capital of the world, and I'm really looking forward to it. I like rides pretty well, but I am a little afraid of how green I'm gonna be in that video. I gotta be honest with you. So wish me luck, and definitely tune in a couple weeks to see how that goes. But our first stop is Pittsburgh, and we are so excited to be going there because, for starters, neither one of us has been there before. But even more because two of our closest friends are there right now. They're two of our friends from Los Angeles. We are so excited to see them. It's been about 6 months since we last saw them, and it's been more than a year since I've hugged them, and I am so excited to finally be able to do that. So let's make our way up and see what we see on the way.
Quick stop in Virginia to stretch our legs. We're in downtown Wytheville, or Wytheville. We came by to check out the Big Pencil.
So we have a couple of resources that we use whenever we go out. One of them is a site called Obscura. It's got a ton of really interesting, kind of off the beaten path kind of spots that people can check out. And the awesome thing about Obscura is it's got places all over the world. It recommends any weird, interesting, different foods you should try when you're in different places. Really, it focuses on quirky, under the radar, unusual things that can really give you a good look into the culture of a place that you're visiting. The other thing that we've been using a lot, and especially for this trip and one that we're planning for later this summer, is an app called Roadtrippers. You've probably already heard of it, but if you haven't, we highly recommend it. It's great for helping you plan, especially like a multi-point trip. You do have to pay for it. It's an annual membership if you want all the features, or if you're planning a trip that has a lot of stops. But the other thing about it is it will show you what's along your route within a certain mile radius. So if you're going through a space and there's something that might be unique or unusual to see along the way, it's gonna let you know about it. And that's how we found the Big Pencil.
We're at New River Gorge in West Virginia, which is the nation's newest national park. It was just added a few weeks ago. We plan to come here in October for a special event, but at that time, it's going to be covered with tens of thousands of people. So it's especially cool that we got to come here now and see it without those crowds.
We're outside the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. That name just sounds loony today. Obviously, it was named that at a time when mental illness was only just beginning to be understood and treated. This place is considered one of the most haunted buildings in the United States. It's got quite a history. I'm not going to go through it all, but I will link to it below so that if you are interested, you can check it out. Unfortunately, they're closed today, so we're not going to be able to go inside and see it. We knew that when we were coming up here, but we still just wanted to drive by and get a look. Okay, you guys, we made it. We are in Pittsburgh. It's about 7 p.m. or so, a little bit after, and we left our place at 5:30ish this morning, so it's been a long day. So we're gonna be lame and just tuck in for the evening, get all rested up, because tomorrow we are going to tour the city, try all the food, and most importantly, see our friends. 2021, it's the year of the hug, and we are definitely gonna make good on that tomorrow. Anyway, let me give you a quick tour of our Airbnb. This place is so cute. We're in the Lawrenceville neighborhood here, which is also freaking adorable. This place has so much character. So of course, we'll be taking you on a tour of this neighborhood as well as other parts of the city in our next week's video. But our Airbnb is in this very modern apartment building. Check this out. It's a really cute studio. There's the bed area there. We have a seating area here, a little living room. Back this way, we have a kitchen. Very modern, not that it matters. We're not really gonna use it. And nice, massive bathroom over here. Check it out. Super clean, super modern, free parking on the street. We got a tip from our friends that this was the neighborhood to stay in. They gave us a couple neighborhoods, but we really like the look of this one. And we're on the 5th floor of this building. You gotta see this view. Check this out. Nope, not him. This view. Wow. What a pretty city. So that's all this week, you guys. Please tune in next week for our first tour of Pittsburgh. As always, thank you so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time.
How
do you say that?
Mananga freaking Hala.
And we're heading over to the birthing barn right now because they said a cow is just about to give birth.
Let's go.